The Chicago River winding its... A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And then Carter with the jam.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Fultz with the ball. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Now here's Levine. And it's Carter missing.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Here are the Magic now, after the Bulls pick up 2. Now here's Fultz. Fournier in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And there's Fultz on the assist from Fournier.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Markkanen in the corner. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Carter. The 9-footer's on the mark.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Now here's Fultz. Fournier in the corner. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Here's Levine. Pass to Markkanen. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. Satoransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Then for the Magic, Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Now here's Ross. Here's Vucevic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Here's Satoransky. He feeds it to Young. Here's Carter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Carter's got 8 points. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Chicago making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Denzel Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Satoransky. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
Out to the right wing. Here's Valentine, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Ross. Second shot opportunity, and Bamba lays it in.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
Now, here's Dunn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Young, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here is Ross. The lead is 2. Bamba inside. Defended by Young. Bamba's shot is off.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Young slams it home.
Superb in the open court. Picks the right routes to run. Thaddeus Young, really good decision making.
Here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Magic, up by 2. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Harrison out there with Dunn. Then there's Valentine. Then it's Young. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 4. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Valentine. And Young kicks to Dunn. That 3 off the mark. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Well, talk about wasting no time. The ball pushed into the open floor, and Ross finishes before the defense can react.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kobe White comes in for Chris Dunn. And the Magic making a change here as well. Fournier's checked in for Ross. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, Greg. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. And the news is in on the review, and they overturned the original call on the floor. So, well done to use the coach's challenge, and it gets reversed.
You know, it's like that big question mark sometimes if you don't get the call right, and then you wonder, what if this, what if that? This time, clear on the replay, they overturn it.
And here they go. There's Levine.
It's just tremendous quickness. It makes Levine difficult not to foul.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Levine. And so Levine nails both of them. Here's Fultz. Isaac outside. Back to Fultz. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. He can't hit that time. Here's Hutchison. Finishes the break with a slam.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Fournier for three. Hutchison with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Fournier finds Gordon.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Carter comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Deft touch on the alley-oop. Isaac's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Levine can't hit.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And Isaac stays with it.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Levine passes to Carter. And the shot goes down. Carter's got 10.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Satoransky against Fultz. To the middle, stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And it goes down 2 points. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
Well, few will be able to match up with LaVine in the open court. Fast and fluid.
It's Fournier on the wing. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
Levine can't hit.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I like that mentality by LaVine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
So he gets them both. And here is Carter Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 6.
Carter Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
And so it's the Orlando. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. Checking out Orlando, Kenny, give us your take.
Well, one place they had the edge.
That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Wendell Carter has done in this game.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in its small forward.
There is some Blake Griffin, a younger Blake Griffin in Aaron Gordon, right? The explosive, ferocious forward takes pleasure in hammering it down.
There's the lob to Carter.
Well, just staying alert. Great setup that time by Levine.
Here's Fultz. Isaac outside. Outside Fournier. From outside the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. There's Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Evan Fournier.
And what we've seen recently from Zach LaVine is his willingness to embrace more responsibility. And that has helped him become one of the game's most prolific scorers.
Magic leading by 4. Fultz looking around. It's Fournier on the wing, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Valentine's checked in for Chicago. Here's Gordon. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
The Bulls have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. The first free throw is good. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Orlando. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
And it's sent back by Isaac. Vucevic dishes to Fournier. Goes back up. Here's Bamba, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
The Magic have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Some changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Otto Porter Jr.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now Valentine. Poked away. It's stolen by Fultz. A steal. Inside. Cornett. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Bamba finds Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. Fournier for 3. But they get it back. And finally, that one's good. And the Magic lead by 4.
Jonathan Isaac is always so quick to the basketball. You can see his burst getting after that board and getting the putback.
Down low. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Oh, my goodness, a sensational athlete. Go ahead, Thaddeus Young.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Lays it up off the glass. Carter Williams has got 6.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Satoransky up top. He's guarded by Ross. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Bulls, Markkanen comes in for Luke Cornett. And Levine subbed in for Chandler Hutchison. Time to change for the Magic. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Fournier. Ross kicks to Carter Williams. Yep, it counts. 8 points for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Satoransky against Carter Williams.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Pass to Ennis. Now here's Ross. Defense right on him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Thaddeus Young.
You love to see Terrence Ross on the attack. This guy moves well. He's got a tremendous vertical. No reason he shouldn't get to the line.
Chicago making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Time to change for the Magic. Isaac's checked in.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Satoransky with it. Young outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Goes up at the stripe. That one wide left. Up in time. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Orlando Magic. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Satoransky in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Ross on the wing. It's tipped.
And blocking shots mostly about will and desire. Markkanen showing he has it on that one.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Orlando with the ball. Magic leading by 9. Isaac passes to Carter Williams. Now here's Vucevic. Back to Isaac. Now here's Ross. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ross has got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Well, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 2 points. That one goes.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Levine. Isaac with some nice D. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Ross, that's good. Ross has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, the drive ends with Terrence Ross taking a bit of a hit, but it doesn't matter. He scores anyway.
Chicago with the ball. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And Satoransky kicks to Porter. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. On the wing, Isaac. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Ross, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the call. Chicago the foul.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
White, he's checked in for Chicago. Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Magic. Bulls trail by 17. Outside, Levine. To the paint, Isaac with the steal. To the inside, Gordon. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Left side, Levine. On the wing, Levine. It's White on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Gordon dishes to Fultz. Gordon the pass to Ross. The pass to Isaac. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Gordon. And stolen by White.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Orlando.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Vucevic.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebound.
Clock at 6. For 3, Ross. They get it back.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
There's Porter with the 3, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Ross kicks to Fultz. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. White with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here's Gordon. Isaac outside. Here's Vucevic over Carter. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it. A stunning view of Capitol. And with
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Washington, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. Tip-off goes to Orlando. And here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Fultz so good at utilizing the screen and roll. I mean, he knows how to get a little separation, and when he does, he's a scoring threat.
Now here's Wall. Bryant trying to free himself up.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Fultz. Makes it off the glass. Fultz has got his second basket of the game.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Wall, rebound by the Magic.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Gordon. He's covered by Hachimura. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
And both free throws good for Gordon. Now Wall. Beal deciding where to go with it. Isaac with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. It's not going to go for him. Now Washington takes it the other way. To the middle. Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And he can just fly. Well, we know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Fultz.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on. Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The competitive fire Wall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Oh, it's so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Smith. He's checked in for Washington. Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. That one good for 2. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Here's Ross. Rebound, Washington. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
Smith against Augustine. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent defense there from Smith. Brown outside. That one, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Gordon kicks to Ross. Magic moving the ball around. In the corner, it's Gordon. Banked in off the glass.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Smith the pass to Mahinmi. The Wizards shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Washington making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Davis Bertans. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Bradley Beal. The Magic also changing it up. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. It's a hand on it.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
8 seconds left in the first quarter. Ennis kicks to Bamba. Here's Ross. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. John Wall getting it done for Washington. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter-Williams, and it's Ennis in at the small forward position. Carter-Williams against Smith. Wizards leading by 3. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well. What a smart pass by Carter-Williams right there.
To the left wing. Passes it to Wagner. And that one is stuffed right through.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, the job of penetrating that they've done so far has really been excellent. I mean, they've done a nice job driving to the hoop effectively.
And it's good, 2 points.
You know, one of the things I like about Walton is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
Hachimura grabs the miss. Wizards leading by 3.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui.
Oh, what a dunk!
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
To the left side wing. Wall against Carter-Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked.
correct on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the first one drops.
The Syracuse alum, Carter Williams, a combo guard with really outstanding court vision and excellent speed.
Vucevic checked in for Ennis.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Wall, no luck.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And finished off by Fultz.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
Wall looking for an opening, and Michael Carter-Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wizards making a change here. Bergson has checked in, and a switcher also for Orlando. Isaac's checked in. Here's Payton, and the dunk by Payton.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
Isaac outside. Bamba finds Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Fournier. Rebound, Washington.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Payton in the corner. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Fournier, and he lays it straight in.
The defense looking helpless here. Fournier is solid as going despite getting hit. Really strong playing through contact.
Payton kicks to Bertans. Back to Payton. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Washington shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Outside, Beal. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Here's Augustine. Wall with some nice defense.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
The Wizards have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Bonga's checked in, and Smith subbed in for John Wall.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Beal gets a wide open look, and again, Washington no good. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Isaac. Rebound by Smith.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And it's Beal in the corner. Count it. Beal's got the lead up to 6 now for Washington.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
With 1 on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Washington with a 6-point. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. You gotta love the John Wall we saw in the first. He had 10 points and 1 rebound. And that's gonna...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3.
Hey, guys, imagine trying to stop that coming at you. 6'10", athletic, quick, strong. Isaac is a difficult matchup.
And both free throws good for Isaac. Wizards leading by 4. Outside, Wall. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Fultz against Wall. And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got 10 points in the game.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Here's Beal. Bryant. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Fultz with the ball. He's got 10. Lets a floater go. And the basket by Isaac.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. The shot by Beal, no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Fournier passes to Gordon. Back to Fournier. Launches it. Gordon trying to break loose. Fournier's shot is off. Washington leading now by 4. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Isaac outside. Back to Fultz. For 3, Fournier. Washington with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Wizards have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Basket good. Hachimura's got 4 points in the quarter.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Bounce pass, Isaac. Here's Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 12 points for Markelle Fultz.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Outside, Wall. 1:35 left in the third quarter.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Carter-Williams. The shot comes out. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Here's Wall. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Wall with the slam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Smith kicks to Bertans. No good on the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Here's Smith, and it's blocked.
Great play by Ross. I mean, using that bouncing ability at the defensive end, love it.
Count that one.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Carter Williams against Peyton. Bamba with the block, and they're able to recover. Augustine up top. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action after this word. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Ennis in at the small forward. And it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Fultz finds Ross. Now Ennis. Back to Ross. Orlando moving the ball around. And finished off by Fultz.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Hachimura. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. They trail by 9 points. Kept alive. Vucevic misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Pass to Bonga, the 10-footer, and he hits the jump shot. Bonga's got his first 2 points. The Magic trail by 11. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Fultz, no good. And the Wizards with possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. From deep, Wall. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bryant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wizards.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And it's Gordon with the finish.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Wall attacking, and he comes up with the deuce.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Fultz finds Isaac. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Evan Fournier's checked in for the Magic.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Fournier's shot is off. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The Magic trail by 12. Here's Fultz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I like the way Fultz attacks with confidence. He's excellent at making the defense commit.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
Outside, Wall. The pass to Hachimura. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the athleticism on display. You got to enjoy watching Hachimura go for the powerful finish.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Gordon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Wizards.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for John Wall.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Outside for Beal. Hachimura, the pass to Beal. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Wizards lead by 14.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
From deep. That one misses. Off the mark. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The always business. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Garland in at the 1. Now here's Fultz. A second chance effort, and Vucevic with the layup.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Osman kicks to Garland. Sexton on the wing, defended by Gordon. Here's Garland, lays it up and banks it in. Eldors, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out in this one tonight?
Boy, what a classic low post, strength-on-strength contest we are in for tonight. Now, that's more the exception than the norm these days. I'll tell you what, you give me some skilled big men on the box doing work, I'm all about that. Well, Evan Fournier proving adept right in that instance of making the defense bite and put him at the free throw line.
And so Fournier nails both of them.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Sexton against Fultz. Love kicks to Sexton. Back to Love. Buries it from three-point range.
And Kevin Love knows his role so well. This guy is always looking to find space and spread the court with his ability to knock down shots.
Drummond in the post. Vucevic on him, and it's Drummond missing. Here's Isaac. And it's Osman with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task. Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
And here's Fultz following Colin Sexton's 3.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And now Orlando on the break. Here's Fultz. Comes up empty down low.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
You know what? You cannot afford to be careless with the basketball around Jonathan Isaac. Those long arms to get into the passing lanes. Woohoo!
Sexton kicks to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. To the right side. And Cleveland turns it over again.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Orlando making some changes. Ross is checked in for Fournier, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Back to Augustine. Ross on the wing. Here's the 3. Orlando gets it back. Another shot. Vucevic with the bucket. And this game is tied up now.
What a nice-looking jump shot by Nikola Vucevic. So much went into his all-star appearance, but shooting a big part of it.
Now here's Porter. Knocked away. Thompson right side. Down low. Garland passes it to Windler. On the wing, Nance. From past the arc. Shot clock at 4. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Magic have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Ross. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
And it's sent back by Isaac. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Finished off the break. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
The feed now to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Pass to Gordon. The numbers in their favor. Jumps up. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Orlando trailing here. Ross with it. He's picked up by Nance. Nance comes with the double team. Nance against Ross. Isaac. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Nance. Inside. Down low. Garland, the pass to Thompson. On the wing, Nance. 5 on the clock. The shot by Thompson, no good. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. There's the pass to Ennis. Fires from deep. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And so in the game for the Magic, you've got Ennis. Bamba is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Carter Williams in at the 1. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And it's blocked.
Well, that's the athletic ability of Colin Sexton. Twice on the pipes. What a big-time vertical.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Ross. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Ross has got his first basket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. Bamba's running. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Sexton dishes to Love. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Osman. Here's Porter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Here's Fultz. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Good work there as it goes.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
And Drummond throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Fultz. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Now, here's Sexton. Here's Love. Here's Osman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, I just love how unselfish Kevin Love is. This guy is willing to adapt and adjust to do what's best for the team.
For the Magic, Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ennis, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Sexton finds Love. This one for three. And Bamba pulls it down.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
This is a very confident young guy. Jonathan Isaac feels like he belongs in the NBA. Welcomes the contact in that instance.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. Time to change for the Magic. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. 1:44 left in the first half. Windler, the pass to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Right wing. Love wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Magic. They trail by one. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Fires the three. Garland with the rebound. Garland's got his fourth rebound in this one. Love goes in. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Love's got 6 points.
Well, that's just an impressive drive right there from Kevin. Puts it on the deck, be the aggressor. Nice.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Passes it to Augustine. Here's Vucevic. Another miss by Orlando. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Pass to Windler. Feeds to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
For 3, Fournier. Love grabs the board. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The feed to Drummond. It's stolen by Vucevic. To the middle. Here's Fournier. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A skilled offensive rebounder who doesn't mind a putback on occasion. Vucevic with the easy one.
Windler, the pass to Drummond. And Garland has it in the corner. For 3, Love. No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers ahead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. And stolen by Fournier. He feeds it to Fultz. Shoots over Garland. Fultz, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Dishes it to Sexton. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Here's Fultz. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcasts live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
but,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Back to Fultz. Stolen by Garland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You can see how long Thompson's arms are when he goes up to finish that alley-oop.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
To the paint. Out to Nance. The 3. Cleveland moving it around. Outside, Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A floater. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Well, that's how you use the floater. Darius Garland gets into his bag.
That's to Vucevic. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. To the middle. Thompson finds Nance. Sexton on the wing. Porter with the steal. On the pass to Nance. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Passes to Bamba. He dishes it to Carter Williams. Just his first attempt. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bamba.
I'll tell you, the next step for Mo Bamba will be more muscle, but he finishes through contact right there.
Sexton kicks to Nance. And here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. Fires for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Bamba. Nance with some nice D.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And the Nance slams it in.
Boy, Larry Nance Jr.'s athleticism is insane. The former dunk contest winner looking special.
Pass to Ross. The rebound by Nance. The Cavaliers leading by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He gets it in there. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Ross on the wing. 15 seconds left to play here in the third. And Thompson sends it back. Sexton up top. And Sexton slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Carter Williams.
Carter Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've got. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Augustine and Fournier are the backcourt tandem. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Ennis, and it's Gordon in at the pivot, manning the middle. Pass to Windler. It's Drummond, high post. Out to the right wing. Inside. Here's Love. And there's the pass to Osman. The open look here for Sexton. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Gordon dishes to Fournier. Gordon, the pass to Fournier. Off target with his three.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Augustine.
Well, how about Jonathan Isaac showing a desire to share the basketball? I love it.
Stolen by Gordon. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Fournier's shot is off. Sexton kicks to Drummond. Love outside. That three off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Keeps it alive. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Windler. There's the three, and Kevin Love gets the three.
There's a certain rhythm and pace to the way Kevin Love plays the game. He knows when to spot up off the pass.
Augustine looking around. On the wing, Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Fournier. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, now 1 of 4 here in the fourth quarter.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Over to the wing. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Tries it from 19. Here's Drummond. Back to Sexton. Left side, Love. Passes it to Osman. Clock at 6. Lets it go with the three. Another miss by Love. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Augustine, and he banks in the layup. Augustine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Augustine in the clutch. DJ doing it.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross comes in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Kevin Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Pass to Ross. Bamba. Nice persistence to chip it back up and in.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
Garland dishes to Sexton. Down low, Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's the first. That will put them up by 2.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
The Magic making a switch here. Owundu's checked in.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Bamba trying to break free, and the shot goes in from Fultz. 2:24 left in the fourth quarter. Sexton against Fournier. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Just a huge basket from Kevin Love. Stepped up right when they needed him to.
Here's Fultz. Magic working now with the new shot clock. Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
On the wing, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Love the pass to Drummond. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
It's Fournier on the wing. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Well, the seasoned pro, no letting the defense impede his progress in a clutch moment. Nice.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. On the wing, Porter. Kicks it to Drummond. Back to Porter. It's good!
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Love.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Well, let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And love the high motor Fultz brings to the floor. Really puts the defense at a tough spot whenever he drives inside.
The Magic shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Levine trying to get open as Carter.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Yep, that one goes. Levine with it. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Vucevic.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Zach LaVine has all the physical tools and a skill set with an incredible high ceiling.
And Levine throws it down.
This is why LaVine's a fan favorite, plays with an exciting, flashy style.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Here are the Magic now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. White against Fultz. From 10 feet out, that's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Pass to Markkanen. Levine against Fournier, and stolen by Gordon. One-on-one here. Here's Fultz. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Levine for 3. Headshot off. The Magic go the other way with it. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Fultz. It's good. Fultz has got 10 points.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
White dishes to Carter. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Magic leading by 4. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Levine. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. And they're pushing it up. And finished off by Fultz.
And it's easy to see that Fultz is a nightmare in transition. A gear-shifting point guard who can slice and dice any D in the open floor.
Now here's White. On the wing, Levine. To end the run. Drops in the tray. He's got 9. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. So for the Magic, Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 5-point game. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Hutchison. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Up again. Here's Isaac. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And the basket by Hutchison. Hutchison's got his 2nd basket of the game.
With good size, vision, and ability to pass the ball, Satoransky can make some sweet dishes.
Augustine passes to Ross. Here's Isaac. Offline with his 3. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. They now take the lead.
Good awareness from Satoransky. Just knows how to execute in the open floor.
Here's Augustine. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Thaddeus Young. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Augustine. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now Satoransky will return shortly. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he...
we should have energy and we should be out playing the other team.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Magic, Ennis out there with Bamba. Then there's DJ Augustine. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ross in at the 3 slot. Ross, that's good. Ross has got his first points of the game.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
It's stolen by Ennis. And here we go. Carter-Williams heading to the hoop. And Carter-Williams slams it in.
This is what you admire about Carter-Williams, the way he glides up the court in transition, knowing exactly where he needs to be.
The kick out to Young. No good from outside. Magic leading by 4. Stolen by Satoransky. Here's Cornette.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Chicago, they had started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Augustine. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Satoransky. Ross with a wide open look and a little luck that time, but it drops. Ross has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Here's White. And it's Orlando with the rebound. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Orlando. Then for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Denzel Valentine. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Shaquille Harrison. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Chicago.
He went high.
That was nice.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Fultz, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Shot clock at 6. Fournier passes to Carter Williams. Over Levine, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time for the Magic. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And Isaac subbed in for Carter Williams. And the Bulls making a change also. Chris Dunn's checked in for White. Pulls it up. That misses off the backboard. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And I love the energy from Fultz. An incredibly crafty and creative scorer.
There's 1:47 left in the first half of basketball. Back to Levine. It's stolen by Fultz. Outside Gordon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The pass to Hutchison. Lobs it up for Levine. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Levine inside the three-point line. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 16-6 run. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Fultz. Lays it up off the glass. Fultz has got 6 points in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Fultz against Levine. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Gordon finds Fournier. Now Isaac. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Fultz. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Levine. Bucket is good. Levine's got 21 in the game.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
4 seconds left, and it's denied. They retain possession. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed a tremendous start for Markelle Fultz. He had 20 points and 1 steal. And that'll do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Young in at the 5 down low. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fournier finds Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Bulls have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. That free throw good from Thaddeus Young. And so Young nails them both. Orlando leading by 7. Now here's Fultz. He's got 22. Can't get it to fall. Chicago has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Levine can't hit. Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for Zach LaVine. Satoransky against Bamba. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Tenacious inside play from Kobe. Gets the shot off and a trip to the line.
Valentine's checked in for Chicago. Both shots good from the stripe. Magic leading by 9. And here is Carter Williams. He kicks to Ennis. Ross with it, and Young picks him up defensively. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Kobe White. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Carter Williams, it's deflected. And then Vucevic slams it in. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Carter Williams. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago.
Even against contact, Satoransky stays agile and just plays right through it.
Here's Valentine. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. And that's now 6 points for Denzel Valentine. And Augustine kicks to Ross. Hutchison with the rebound.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. Back to Augustine. Pass to Ross. There's 1:26 left in the third. He can't hit that time. Stolen by Bamba. Ross on the wing. He dishes it to Vucevic. That one drops for him. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Misses the three. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Hutchison to the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go with the Magic fast break. The house is running. Can't cash in from close range.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Bulls also changing it up. Markkanen comes in for Luke Cornett. And it's done in for Satoransky.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
So for the Bulls, Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Valentine. And Levine subbed in for Harrison.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Isaac. Rebound by the Bulls. Done with it. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Vucevic, great positioning on the putback. Vucevic has got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Young on the follow.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The Magic shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Now Fultz. Count it, good. Fultz has got 26 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Tips it, and Markkanen on the follow.
Putting his size to great use. When Markkanen is assertive on the boards, good things happen.
Outside Fournier. Vucevic dishes to Fultz. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
What I like about Zach LaVine right now, he's really finding ways to get to the line more.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Daniel Gafford comes in for Young, and it's White in for Dunn. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Levine, and it's sent back by Isaac. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Fultz, and it's good for 2. Fultz has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the intensity
that Fultz is bringing. Doesn't back down from the challenge, steps up and delivers even while being hit.
The kick out to Porter. Gafford passes to Markkanen. And a wide open look for Porter. And the three off target.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And yes, it's good. And the Magic lead by 13.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last three field goals have come from the paint.
LaVine for three. Poke loose.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had three at halftime.
They shoot again. And Vucevic finishes inside. Vucevic has got 10 points in just the second half. Bulls trail by 15. LaVine wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Vucevic, the pass to Fultz. It's blocked.
And for Markkanen, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And liking how Fultz stays patient on offense. Outstanding at using the pump fake to draw defenders in the air. The rest is simple.
And the Bulls making a change here. Satoransky's checked in. 1:39 left in the fourth. Pass to Markkanen. In the corner, it's LaVine. Again, LaVine missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Magic.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Markelle Fultz.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And stolen by Fournier. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Here's Ennis. No good with the triple. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
It's Porter outside. But he gets it back. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home.
Washington's starting group. Wall runs the play with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And a nice shot by Bryant.
This is why you can't leave guys open around Wall. He'll notice it and exploit it.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, G.A., his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
Here's Bonga. Unable to get that one. Isaac with some nice D. Got a piece of it. Here's Gordon. Second chance shot. Isaac kicks to Gordon. Here's Fultz. Banked in off the glass.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Wall looking it over. Sweet little floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now here's Fultz. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Bryant with the rebound. Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Bonga. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Oh, no hesitation from Hachimura. Once he spots the open man, gets the ball right to him.
Outside Fournier. Fultz against Bryant. Tries again. Vucevic.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Wall. We're just about 2 minutes into the... Wow, hammering it in!
We all know Wall loves putting on a show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Fultz. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him.
But that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
Brown is checked in for the Wizards. Washington with the ball. It's Wall with the drive. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership. He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Count that one from Isaac.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop it.
Brown, good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Wall against Fultz. Wall grabs the board.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now the pass to Hachimura. Back to Wall. Shoots over Vucevic. Bryant controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, man, an aggressive player. Bryant makes things happen, putting in the second chance points.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. Shoots over Beal. Fournier's shot is off. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. 8-point game. Wall off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hachimura with it. Defended now by Fournier. Wall passes to Hachimura. For the finish. And finished off by Fultz.
What blinding speed in the open floor. That's Fultz, especially dangerous in transition.
Here's Wall, and the shot goes in. Wall's got 8.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifled. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Michael Carter-Williams. Terrence Ross is out there with Ennis. Then it's Bamba, and it's Augustine in at the point guard position. Carter-Williams can't get it to go. Washington leading now by 8. Beal up top. Carter-Williams covering. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Wall. Mahimi trying to get open. Wall, no luck. Well, Orlando shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Hits. Count that one from Ennis.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Wall against Augustine. Wall passes to Bertens. The jump hook, and it's Orlando with the rebound.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Ross kicks to Bamba. Augustine against Brown, and the rejection by Mahimi. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Wizards making a switch here. Grant's checked in. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Brown and Mahimi with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. A free throw drops for Augustine. Both free throws good from Augustine. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard. And a more traditional in the paint big for most of his career. Mahimi has been working hard to evolve his game.
Yeah, he's trying to become more comfortable on the perimeter at both ends. I mean, he started shooting threes over the last couple of years just to keep the defense honest. And defensively, he's done a much better job of closing out on jump shooters.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Beal, the pass to Bertens. And another miss by Washington.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Bamba's shot is off. Washington leading now by 7. Beal drives in. And there it is for him.
Beal is graceful on the drive. Clever at finding ways around the defense.
The Magic have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Carter Williams. Here's Bamba. And the rejection by Mahimi. And here is Bertans. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Grant down low. Carter Williams covering. Here's Carter Williams. They trail by 11. Gordon dishes to Ennis. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Bertans can't get it to go. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Orlando Magic. And it's Gordon missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brown the pass to Grant. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ross. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Gordon. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams. And the basket by Payton.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Vucevic trying to get over. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 7. Good work from Ross. 41 seconds left to play here in the half. Payton against Fournier. Pass to Bonga. Hachimura down low. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ross dishes to Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Now Smith. To the wing on the left. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, Hachimura has confidence in his jumper, so he doesn't hesitate in catch and shoot situations.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. You gotta love the John Wall we saw in the first. He had 8 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And taking a look at the Wizards. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
So on the floor for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at small forward. And that one's good. Beal.
Well, yeah, Beal is used to coming up against tough defenses. He welcomes the challenge they present.
The Magic trail by 13. Passes it to Vucevic. Now the Wizards with it. The pass to Bonga. It's Beal on the wing. Guarded by Fultz. Beal can't get it to go.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Fournier's shot is off. Washington leading now by 13. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside, Wall shoots over Fournier, and that one hits back iron. Well, Orlando shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And finished off by Beal.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Hachimura with it. And it's Wall in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Vucevic against Bryant. The shot's good from Fournier.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
Beal against Fournier. Yep, that one goes in there. Beal's got the lead up to 13 now for Washington.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Isaac passes to Gordon. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's Gordon missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bryant gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bryant's got 9 points.
I mean, standing at 6'10", Bryant can hit threes with ease. It's becoming common to see guys like him hit threes. Welcome to the new NBA.
Fultz, no good. Wizards leading by 16. Beal gets a wide open look, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Beal's got 8 here in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Tipped away. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And Bryant kicks to Beal. Wall against Fultz. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Shoots over Vucevic. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist from Beal.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss him.
On the wing, Isaac. Here's Fultz. And that one drops for him. He's got 8.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Yeah, no question. It takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Clock at 6. From deep, Wall. He can't get that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Drops in the layup for 2.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Bryant. And Wall kicks to Bryant. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac left side. He dishes it to Vucevic. Second chance shot. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Hachimura, no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Things have been... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. The lengthy bigs inside Isaac and Bamba. Terrence Ross is out there with DJ Augustin, and it's Ennis in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Payton drives in, and Payton throws it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jugular.
The first one falls. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Isaac. Second free throw, no good.
And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards, and boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pulled out 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he could match up with elite talent. He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Payton kicks to Brown. Here's Smith out to Payton. Nice ball movement by Washington. Berton's shot is good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, indeed, like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
That one falls.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Smith surveying the D. The 3. Out to Payton. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Kept alive by Washington. Puts up a 3. No good from Payton. The Magic trail by 16. Now here is Augustine. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
For the Magic, Vucevic checked in for James Ennis. Gordon comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Isaac subbed in for Carter-Williams. And Wall kicks to Beal. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 16. Goes up. But he stays with it. Inside, Beal with the steal. Bonga the pass to Bryant. For the 3. Ross grabs the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here are the Magic now. Vucevic the pass to Isaac. The tray. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bryant's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Washington.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint. And those are all high percentage shots. But the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
A good look from Hachimura. Pass to Bonga. Now here is Hachimura. Off target from outside. Here's Vucevic. And that one goes long. Well, the Wizards shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Beal the pass to Bryant. The kick out to Wall. Lets it go from deep. Vucevic with the rebound. Here's Gordon. Bonga pulls it in. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
The 6'10" Bryant is solid at drawing contact, especially when he's doing his best to score.
First free throw is good. Bryant hits them both. Here's a 1-2. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Good D by Drummond. Sexton kicks to Garland. Love the pass to Garland. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his 2nd year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Fultz is terrific at drawing contact, especially when he's going up to shoot.
It's his first trip to the line. And so he makes both from the line. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Love right side. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. It's good from long range.
That's a huge part of Love's game right now. A catch-and-shoot player. He has great confidence in that shot.
Sexton finds Love. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Over in the corner, Osman. Cleveland moving it around. Fires the 3. They get it again. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Love dishes to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. The open look here for Sexton. That's in there. Love with the assist.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
To the middle and stolen by Sexton. Now Cleveland moving it up. It's stolen by Fultz. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Gordon's running over Love. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Drummond passes to Love. Here's Garland. Sexton on the wing. Out to the right wing. Love with a wide open look. To the wing right side. Shoots over Fournier. And Love with the basket on the assist by Drummond. Love's got 7.
Love hitting that shot with consistency there, mid-range, Jay.
Here's Fultz. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Love. Sexton against Isaac. Sexton's shot is good.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
Fournier finds Fultz. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Outside, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint, here's Fultz. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes it to Garland. At the elbow, it's Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Unloads. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Terrence Ross, DJ Augustine out there with Carter Williams. Then it's Ennis, and it's Bamba in at the center position. The Magic trail by 8. Here's Ross. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Bamba kicks to Ennis to the right side. For 3, Ross. The Magic getting another chance here. From deep. Ennis misses. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Windler, the pass to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Oh, yeah. When Larry Nance Jr. sees a chance to throw it down, he'll throw down.
And the pass to Ennis. Thompson against Bamba. Thompson with the rebound. And here's Nance. Cleveland moving it around. The kick out to Porter for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Nance passes to Thompson. The shot's good. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Pass to Nance. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Launches a 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And Carter Williams slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Over to the left wing. Feeds to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Down low. Bamba inside. Working on Thompson. Porter pulls it in. Cleveland leading by 10. Here's Garland. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Augustine, that's good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Windler. Back to Nance. To the inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. It's stolen by Nance. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Thompson with it. Bamba picks him up. Pass to Windler. Nance with it. Over Ennis. Nance, no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
And there's the pass to Garland. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, the athleticism here runs in the genes for Larry Nance Jr. You remember his dad back in 1984 was in the NBA slam dunk contest. And the cool story about Larry Nance playing in Cleveland, in the town he grew up in. That's awesome stuff.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. Love's check in for Cleveland. Outside, Sexton. Shoots from the elbow. Good on the jump shot. Sexton's got 9 points.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Gordon. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Love.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He hits both from the stripe.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. For 3, Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. It was all about Cleveland as the game got going. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12-4 run. When the first quarter came to a close, their lead was 8. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased. And that'll about do it as we get ready.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Vucevic trying to get open. Fournier's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Left side, Love. Shoots from 12. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Love's got the first points of the second half here for Cleveland. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Fournier finds Vucevic. Now here's Fultz from the arc. The Magic again can't hit.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
There's the feed to Sexton. Love against Gordon. Pass to Drummond. Clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
The Magic trail by 16. Isaac outside. Pass to Fultz. Back to Isaac. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air if it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass. That tells you it's special.
Back to Isaac. Passes to Fultz. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Here's Fournier. From deep. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Love looking around. Misses off the left iron. The Magic trail by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gordon, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Love outside. Takes the 3. Again, Love missing. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard. Terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
Drummond finds Sexton. Love right side. Shoots the 3. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. They get it back. The pass to Drummond. Here's Osman. Beyond the arc. And Kevin Love gets the 3. Love's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Fournier for 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And Love has it in the corner. Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac. Osman the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
It's Fournier on the wing. Fultz looking around. Fournier in the corner. Can they get it? No good. Shot missing. It could go. The shot that time not on target. Kevin Love has been leading the charge for Cleveland. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Ross and Gordon are the wings. Bamba is out there with Vucevic, and it's Fultz in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And the skill set of Kevin Love is valuable. Big man who can shoot the 3, a great rebounder, and he's doing a lot of things well here.
Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Bamba. Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. On the wing, Nance. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Sexton finds Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by Gordon. Oh, that's blocked.
Larry Nance Jr. getting up and getting it out.
And Sexton over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here's Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 21. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Porter dishes to Nance. Sexton for 3. No good there.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Ross, that's good. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Porter passes to Thompson. In the corner, Nance with it. Here's Windler. Ross with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now Sexton. Trying to get open is Thompson. Sexton's shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 19. Pass to Ross. On the wing, Isaac. To the paint. Here's Gordon. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Offensive rebound. Thompson, high post to the left wing. Another shot. Outside, Sexton. Here's Nance. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Here's Isaac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 17. Garland kicks to Drummond. Out left to the wing. Sexton dishes to Drummond. Back to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Fultz. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. Here's Gordon. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Andre Drummond picks one up.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. 1:29 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Windler. Pass to Zizic. Exum deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point range, the Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's the Magic's ball. They've got a 13-2 run going.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Cleveland.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kevin Love.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's a 1-2. From outside, off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Exum. But they recover it.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Second shot opportunity, and the jumper is good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So we see the Cavaliers taking... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett...